sou Kessy, tenho 20 anos, sou de João Pessoa, na Paraíba, e represento a Gracie Barra. Bom, Ida, se prepare para ser finalizada.
My name is Ida Flersvik. I'm from the West Coast in Norway. My team is Roger Gracie. Hi, Kessy. I'm ready for you. I hope you're ready for me. It's going to be a good fight.
Ida Flersvik from Norway versus a Shirley Kessy Paraiba. Wow, I'm really looking forward to this one, AJ. I think this is going to be one of the most anticipated matches from Copa Podio in recent times.
When you think about a Viking, how a Viking woman, what's the, I mean, you can't help but just define the look here of Ida.
Absolutely, and to be honest, how cool and calm does she look also? Coming onto the mat,
cool, calm, and confident.
It looks like she's been doing her nails backstage, you know? She just comes
Viking
out.
women don't do their nails?
With an axe, maybe, yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go, indeed. Very evenly matched up are these competitors.
Well, Ida's has a bit of a weight advantage.
Yeah, about 2 kilos on the scales. Ida represents Roger Gracie over there in Norway, where it's a Shirley Paraiba. She represents Gracie Barha, and that's an aggressive guard pull right there.
Paraiba.
Very aggressive guard pull, looking for the sweep.
Look at the calmness of Ida.
Well, Ida has made no mistake. Excuse me. She's made no secret of saying exactly what she prefers. She likes to fight from top. She likes to get on top. She likes to pass. She likes to crush. She likes to submit. That's pretty much what you'd imagine from a Viking warrior, right?
Incredibly so. Well, she's doing a great job here keeping her base, but
take one look at Ida's Instagram, and you can see the kind of preparations that she's been doing. She's actually a farm girl. Grew up handling animals on a farm with lots of manual labor, and that foundation has carried over onto the mat, and she's supplemented it. And you can see many videos on her social media of her, to be honest, lifting weights that I think I'd probably struggle with. I don't know about you, AJ.
Yeah, I remember being in Norway together and was taking a look at her farm and her situation. It was pretty interesting setup that she had going on, but you can tell she's got a strong set of legs on her. And here is Kessy trying to make something happen with her guard, but it's very difficult with the stature and base of Ida.
Kessy showing a very mobile bottom game there, using a good spider guard, but there's a quick pass from Ida. Just shucking that leg off on a leg attack now. So is Shirley. Bails on it into a 50-50, straight on that toe hold again.
If Ida can get her hands together, oh, she abandoned the toe hold.
Now that guard was looking pretty nifty there from Shirley Kessy Paraiba. She was looking pretty active from bottom, but the moment that she opened up, the moment she's looking for it, Ida just blasted through it.
You can tell the look on Kessy's face here. She's kind of breathing and letting out a gasp of
surprised there's not an advantage for that, AJ. You know, when you get a grimace off somebody, that the fact that they have to pull that arm off, that usually signals an advantage, right?
Right, correct. And you know what? Nothing was a given here in this case. Ida still showing her calm and cool, collective state of mind.
However, you have to ask, you know, 3 minutes into this 10-minute match, locked up in this 50-50 guard position, if being a top game player, being a guard passer, being a smasher, being a finisher from top, whether the 50-50 guard is going to be a position that she's going to be comfortable enough to hang out in.
Yeah, that is an interesting setup. But here we have Ida in this place. I think Kessy's doing a great job of taking the dominance of Ida away. I don't think that Ida particularly likes this position here very too much.
And there you see Kessy looking to try and come up, trying to get the points for that reversal, but the strength in those legs Ida Flörsvik keeping the base of Kessy Paraiba firmly on the mat. Very difficult to posture up here. Almost makes it, but the momentum going back and forward now.
Well, this puts Ida in a very interesting position because remember she was starting on top, and now Kessy was not given any points for being on top after that exchange of techniques. So if Ida gets back on top, she will be awarded 2 points.
Well, that's a penalty against both fighters here for being stuck in this 50-50 guard without actively looking to sweep or to escape the position and advance.
Well, the Scandinavians are still in the lead of this country battle with 2 points ahead. And here comes this sweep attempt here by Ida. But Kessy does a great job at keeping her back on the mat. This match is lasting a lot longer than I kind of anticipated.
And actually in the corner of these fighters, in the corner of Ida Flörsvik in particular, we have, oh, there's Shirley coming up for 2 points on the board. That's it. She's the first one to get out off the zero. She's my first one to put some points on the board. But as I was saying, that Ida Flörsvik, as she goes on a toe hold there, in her corner, she actually has the legendary competitor Roger Gracie and also Igor Gracie, two of the best known competitors from their generation of the Gracie family, AJ, and two good friends of yours.
Very much. Grandsons of Carlos Gracie, the founder and creator of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Just so
two
many,
great guys to have in your corner.
Yeah, I can't. I'm just gonna say so much talent in one corner. Roger has an academy of his own in the UK, London, UK, while Igor...
Oh, and that's it. We see now that she's managed to get herself free from that 50-50. Now straight back into guard passing mode. Ida Flörsvik gets 2 points. That is it. It's dead even on the scorecard now. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left in this bout, and passing the guard is Ida Flörsvik.
Essentially an interesting matchup because both are... Oh, the pass is coming from
She's
Ida.
got it.
She's got
it. Oh, that's it. 3 points on the board now. 5-2 to Ida Flörsvik.
Kessy's gonna feel the power and strength of Ida in this side mount position. And what I was saying is that Igor has a school in New Rochelle, New York, but also the uniqueness of this situation, that you know, they are country versus country, Scandinavian versus Brazil. You have both of the same lineage here, Gracie Baja and Roger Gracie and Igor Gracie. But I mean, how interesting is that Igor and Roger are coaching a Scandinavian student to
again,
Gracie Baja,
a Brazilian Gracie
native.
Baja representative, yeah. That's the beauty of jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, it goes to show you just how global jiu-jitsu has become.
Now back into the side control they go. And that is going to be a strong side control. I think Ida Flörsvik, now that she's managed to consolidate this position, she's not going to give it up easily, AJ.
I can see her trying to maybe overhook that arm with her left hand of Kessy. But
maybe looking for the mount
yeah,
also.
Exactly how.
And there it is. Stepped over. 4 points on the board. That's 9-2 now to Ida Flörsvik. The Vikings definitely in the lead now. Kessy Paraiba, she's got a very tough task ahead of her if she wants to even out the points in this Vikings versus Cabras Da Peste challenge.
Oh, she's in her professor's favorite
sleeve choke.
position.
In the mount, she's looking for an Ezekiel, it seems.
A classic Roger Gracie finish position.
feeding that hand through.
Time is winding down here. We're under 2 minutes. Ida is up 9-2 in this exchange of the final part of this country versus country. If Ida maintains this victory with the points, she'll be awarded 3 more points for her country, pushing them at a 6-1 lead over the Paraibas, which will make them an interesting deficit for the Argentina setup.
Well, that's right. Coming to the second series of the Vikings versus Cabras Da Peste in July this year on the Copa Podio Middleweight Grand Prix. We're going to have the further 3 matches between the Vikings and the Cabras Da Peste. And it looks almost a foregone conclusion now with 1 minute left in this match. 9-2 on points ahead is Ida Flersvik. That's going to put the Vikings up 6 points to 1 going into the second leg.
I think Ida's going to stay here on this mount position and just let it ride. You can see her signaling, getting signal from her corner to do so.
Looking for a sleeve choke still. She's managed to get that arm around it. She keeps looking for it, but surely Kessy Paraiba is doing a good job of defending so far. However, offering no real defense in this position other than to survive, not really making any effort to shrimp out of the bridge. Such a difficult position to get caught. Really, the strength and power of Ida, a huge factor in this. There's only 2 kilos weight difference, but I think the physical conditioning has really come into play here.
Well, there isn't really only 2 kilos because Ida didn't even have to cut weight, and Kessy walked on the scale.
That is true. And Ida very happy with her 9-2 points victory over the Brazilian. Very emotional, actually.
Yeah.
It's interesting to note, AJ. I mean, you know, we hung out with her for a couple of days there in Norway, and she's got the profile, she's got the look of somebody who's really tough, but actually she's a complete sweetheart. She's the opposite of what her Viking persona actually makes her out to be, right?
Yeah, tremendously so, but she's very emotional here, and what a conclusion to this country versus country as she embraces Roger Gracie, the legend, and Igor, legend, after her victory.
A very decisive victory.
He's rocking that hair.
Luta feminina, desafio Vikings e Cabras da Peste, vitória.
Another advantage there at the end, but it's a moot point.
Vitória para a
A 9-2 to Ida Flersvik. The Viking warrior woman takes it. Big win.